Okay, let's look at how we win one of these massive deals. What is the anatomy of a massive successful deal team for you guys? Who's on it? What does it do differently from the legacy players? Do you have dedicated engineering resources on these teams? Like, what does that look like?
For the big programs, they're very big. I mean, sometimes hundreds of people, which is, again, to outsiders in defense, a bids and proposals team of hundreds of people all doing work is pretty crazy. And it looks exactly like kind of a mini version of what the ultimate program team would look like, with a capture manager, a strategy manager, a chief engineer, all of the engineering disciplines you would need in the construct of that program. But then even outside of that, we focus a lot on the executive level interaction. So what can we do in the broader government to understand the customer, understand where we're positioned, where the government thinks we're strong, where the government thinks we're weak, a government relations function that is sort of wrapped around all of that to understand the congressional dynamics, the Pentagon Budget Office dynamics, how that wraps into the program. And then I don't think uniquely, but we focus a lot on how is the team aligned? How does everyone understand what their role is on it, what the goals are for every week, month, quarter. Sometimes these competitions can be a year long, if not more than that. And all of the transparency functions that kind of control how those communications work.
And are people
Um,
assigned to these teams like full time during that time, or are they, part
they
time
are,
and after it? Wow. Okay.
they are for the really big ones, full time. For smaller ones, it's an other duty as assigned in many cases. But yeah, for the really big ones, it's full on.